Hi, I'm Abby from the Tom Watershed Council, here with an update from the field. I want to show you a fuels reduction project that was funded by the Oregon Department of Forestry through federal wildfire risk reduction funding through Senate Bill 762. So here I am in the South Hills of Eugene, where there's a lot of wildland-urban interface, folks living in residences surrounded by forest. Historically, this area was oak savanna, oak woodland primarily, grading into conifer woodland, but today a lot of fir, incense cedar, and ponderosa pine have been planted where historically they weren't growing so densely. So through this grant, we were able to do two things. One, clear vegetation from around houses, driveways, and roads to reduce the risk of fire if fire comes through this neighborhood, that it would reduce the risk of the homes and evacuation routes in this neighborhood. And the second goal it achieved is restoring some of that open oak, woodland, and savanna habitat structure, which supports a lot of native wildflowers and grasses, as well as pollinators, birds, and mammals, among other life forms. So let's take a look. Get it to turn around. So here we had a contractor come through. This area was thick with incense cedar and young fir. Some of the planted pines and incense cedar we left here because the landowner wants to keep a wooded property, but we thinned out a lot of the seedlings, which were too crowded for all of them to survive anyway. And you can see some of the oaks in the distance here. Here's an oak, there's an oak over here, which need more space and sunlight, so we've freed up some of these oaks and created discontinued ground story from canopy layer, which makes for less hazardous conditions in the event of a fire. So I wanted to show you an example of what we're up to this winter in the field.